This is a magical video with Optimus Prime, and that is why this video is full win. And win. And ignore the mess in my room because I'm in the process of cleaning it up. But this was the first ever Optimus Prime I got. I was so excited, and then he became my favorite character. But this Optimus Prime also sucked because the rubber wheels that are all over this guy, see all those shiny parts? Those are supposed to have wheels on it. And they came up, well, besides the head's not supposed to have wheels. Ignore the shiny part. And there's no, like, that gun doesn't even belong there. And then if you put that over his shoulder to become the cannon, he just falls back. Which is a common problem with Transformers, but it was just so stupid because they made him so heavy in the back. I mean, he looked kind of... By the way, all these are in their powered-up forms because I didn't have enough room on the table. But when I found out that Optimus was normally a tractor-trailer truck, this was my face. It just made me so angry. Like, so angry. I was like... Ooh, zoom! Okay, but anyways. This was the second Optimus Prime I ever got. And he was kind of cool. I mean, at first he was, until I realized that his legs are crap. It's just the trailer that becomes hollow, and you can't... Okay, there we go. But see, like, there's nothing supporting them, really, and they come apart all the time, so you couldn't do anything with him. And his normal mode looked better, but he had no posability whatsoever. Like, the legs had to stay together the whole time, or that head would pop out of his crotch, and it was just really, really weird. He could combine with other people, but to get them to the forms to combine was just so stupid and never worked, and I only had one of them. This was the third one, which it's kind of kicking it old school, because this is the Power Master Prime. And this was my favorite Optimus for the longest time, because I didn't get any other ones for a while. And then the Power Master guy, and this one was shiny, that's why I like him in this form. So he's always in this form if I ever have to use it for anything. Because he was just, he had two trailers. Two! Count them, two! Oh, that looks cool. And he's pretty decked out. This little guy, who I had a bigger one of this little guy, but the bigger one's broken. And that was not my fault. I swear to you, it was not my fault. He was kind of cool. I didn't like the body because the body just made it look like he was very unproportionate. And he couldn't do anything. He was a very boring Optimus Prime. Very boring. And the final one in the Unicron trilogy, he was pretty cool. I mean, he had ridiculously big guns that were just... And he reminded me of a Gundam. That's what he reminded me of. But a cool Gundam who could kill things with his guns. And this was my favorite Optimus until I got the next guy who is even cooler. But most importantly, no rubber wheels, so they didn't break on me. Anyways, this is by far my second favorite Optimus Prime. Even though the paint's chipping off everywhere, I never understood why, because I took very good care of him. He was from the Generations line, and I think, or maybe it was the Classics line, I don't really remember. It was a couple of years ago. He had the coolest head for the longest time. Actually, I think it's my favorite Optimus sculpt for the head. He just looked very proportionate, and he was very poseable, and it was a good little toy. Oh man, that's sideways. And then the Revenge of the Fallen Optimus, which is the hardest Transformer... No, that's a lie. the second hardest transformer I've ever had. It took me, like, the first time I ever transformed him into vehicle mode, it took a good, like, 30 minutes because of the way you have to do it. It was just so stupid and such a waste of my time, but he looks really cool in both modes. He's not very poseable, but I mean, what do you expect for a leader class? And it's probably my favorite one just because he looks so freaking cool. Even though I hate the flames, I'm not a fan of the flames. But yeah, those are my Optimus Primes. And I don't know, I gotta put this on YouTube now and then clean my room up because I have stuff everywhere.